just focusing on the end result. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's good for your mind if you are just always seeing what everybody has already done and then feeling some kind of way about it afterwards and not really thinking about it. If you're thinking about, you know what? Wow, what did that guy do to get there? And starting to think of ways to achieve it yourself, then that's fine. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Henry and I'm an engineer, real estate investor, stock investor, and a father of two. And on this channel, I really want to give you a different perspective on finance, success in life so that you can have the Wong mindset. So the problem that I see a lot is that people like to look at someone's end result, accomplishments, achievements, and just be like, wow. And then like, or man, or feel bitter, feel crappy, feel some kind of way, and just look at the end result and just stop any thought process after that. Oh man, whatever, they're just like whatever. And just, that's it. I think that's not healthy. I think that really people should be looking a little deeper. It's just good for them too, to actually think about what it actually takes to achieve something. Get curious, start to think about things and do your research. I mean, just Google it, YouTube it. What are people doing to get to that level? These days it's so easy to just go online and figure it out. Actually do something about it. Don't just feel some kind of way and leave it at that. So for me personally, I've had some experience with folks that have seen me grow up, and you know, I have the family, I have the kids, the marriage, relationship, I have the money, the education, and all these side interests. And then I see people that see some of this and then say, ooh, I want that. Wow, I want this many houses. Also guys that are like looking at, oh man, like, damn, that house, that's like impossible. How did you get that house? There's no way. How do you get a house in San Francisco? It costs like $1 million, 1.4, 1.6. How come I can do it and you can't do it? And it's just impossible and there's no way. And then I'm not gonna think about it. Why does it have to be like that? Or some guys will just say, hey, you got lucky. Man, you just got lucky, right? Like, come on. You got this and this happened and it was good timing, and then just giving it all way to luck. Not thinking about all of the work, the homework, the constant current work that I have to do to upkeep. Or some people might think, hey, you got help, or you did like something sneaky. You must be like stealing or doing something that's like shady to try to get this stuff. This guy, there's no way. You must be doing something funky. It really was accumulation of a lot of things, right? It was timing, there was luck involved, but you still got to go out there and do it. You still have to learn. You still have to stay out of trouble, not lose, because a lot of people get help and then they lose everything. Why is that? So if you see something that someone has achieved and you really want it for yourself, then you have to do a couple things. You have to have a vision. What is the purpose of you getting that thing? Why do you want it so bad? For me personally, I always come up with stuff that's bigger than me. It's for my family. It's for the community. It's for the world. Those are the visions that really help push me and carry me through. That push me, wake me up at 6 a.m. in the morning without an alarm clock kind of stuff. If you just put super small stuff that's only for your personal gain, I don't think they carry enough weight to really push you through all the ups and downs. When stuff starts to go wrong, when you don't see any results, it has to be this huge goal where you really have to think hard, to come up with solutions, to think of ways to make things happen, and also set a date. Okay, so it has to have an end date. Because I could set the biggest goal, like I'm gonna go to the moon whenever. You know, I don't really have a date. You know, I'm just gonna let it happen. Nothing's gonna happen. But it has to be close enough that you feel it, right? You feel the burn, like, oh, it's coming up. Like I really need to push myself to if I want to meet that date. And it's personally, I think you have to hold yourself responsible. And I have this really big sense of responsibility in me. Like I really don't want to let people down. I really don't want to let myself down. My word carries a lot of weight. I like to have credit with people, and that people believe in me, that could trust in me. If I just say stuff and I don't follow through, then yeah, nothing's gonna work for you. And no matter what I tell you, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna hold yourself accountable. And after that, you have to break it out into little pieces. So let's just say my 1 year goal. I have something that I wanna achieve, it's huge, right? And I set a date, January 1st. 2021. But you can't just blindly, you gotta have a plan, right? You gotta break it out. What does it need, what does it take? So, okay, that means every month until then, I have to be able to do this one thing. And like, ooh, that's tough. But I think if I push for these little things every single month, every week, I will be able to achieve this thing by that date. It has to be something like that. You can't just set this huge goal and not break it out into little practical little pieces. For me, a lot of times, let's just say you set this huge goal and you push yourself constantly in these small increments, small steps, baby steps. You keep working towards it, keep working towards it. And at the end, you're like, oh man, I did not make it at January 1st, 2021. But you look back, you're like, ooh, I'm like 80% there. Anybody that sees that end result is gonna think like, this guy is amazing. How did he even achieve something like that? That's impossible. You're gonna start getting people saying that about you. All right, and that's it. There's no super secret method. It really is just coming up with a vision, goal, task, steps to get you there. And that's it. If you're able to just go for it and put in the time, put in the work, that's it. That's it to achieve anything. If you wanted that mansion, that house, that car, financial freedom, whatever it is, it's all based on those things. So the next time you see someone out there with something that, wow, this huge achievement, the first thing you should think is, man, wonder what they did to get there. And just be curious about it, okay? Don't focus on anything else. Don't feel any kind of way. Maybe excitement is okay, but that's it. And anything is possible. You see that guy, girl, achieve that thing. Of course it's possible. Look, there's an example right there. Someone did it. Let me know what you think about this one. Thanks for watching and good luck out there.